All right, hey Blood Dads, we are in December, and this is a little bit different from summer 2021 when we were here at the Blue Ridge Parkway, where we drove all the way from Cherokee all the way up to the end of Blue Ridge Parkway and then up Skyline Drive, close to 500 miles, and that was an incredible trip. And now we're back here. Now this is kind of funny. Not funny, but not funny. So, you know, at each of these stops, there's three main visitor centers that have gift shops. And I stopped at this very first one. I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get my souvenirs later up the trail. And lo and behold, I never got the souvenirs. So we're back literally a year and a half later, and I have my souvenirs in here. So I'm picking up my souvenirs after a year and a half. I'm very, very excited because I really, really wanted them, and it was disappointing at the end of summer not to have some kind of takeaway from the Blue Ridge Parkway in terms of souvenirs. But we're back, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we were here during the summer, now here at the winter. So if you saw our previous, my previous Blood Dad video, there's lots of people, and now they're all open from 9 to 4:30. And as you enter, we've got the gift shop over here, and we've got all this type of information. So this may look very, very familiar from what we did in 2021. Okay, this is probably one of the nicest visitor centers I've ever seen in terms of how they give the history of the Blue Ridge Parkway. But aside from the history, my favorite part is this map. This map is really, really telling of the trip that we've taken. So what we've done to plan for the trip is we stayed off of the parkway in different Airbnbs, starting from here all the way down to the end, which is the end of North Carolina, beginning of West Virginia. So I'm going to go ahead and take a small trip. It starts at the green. That is the Blue Ridge Parkway. Now, at different points, they have overlooks. And one of the greatest things about the Blue Ridge Parkway is that there's no advertisement signs, nothing like that. You have to go, because you're on a ridge. And so we're here right now, Blue Ridge Parkway Destination Center, and you could see partially Asheville, but along the parkway there's beautiful vistas where you could just look over. I mean, the stops are incredible. You don't go higher than 45 miles an hour, and it's one of the most scenic drives I've ever taken, where you just meander and stop and enjoy nature, which is meant to be done. And there's not too many places where you can do that nowadays, which is unfortunate. But here on the parkway, oh, I love it. And so this is a different season, and because it's snow season up here in North Carolina / West Virginia, part of the parkway is closed.
Oh, that's all closed. Oh.
But during the summer months, May through October, it's open fully.
Okay, we can turn around there and
Now, one of the places that we want to stay, now they have the Virginia's Explorer Park Visitors Center. They've got a really, really cool area where you can do all kinds of hiking, camping, fishing, adventure stuff. So we want to go back to Roanoke. So it's funny, the beginning of it is 0 miles right here at the north end, and you have to go all the way over here to the southern end, which is approximately 469 miles. So let's go back here. So when we ended here, everything on this side, which is the Blue Ridge Parkway, is it's very, very how would I say this, landscaped. But when you go past this line onto the Skyline Drive, which is along the Shenandoah National Park, it's much more rough. It's not as landscaped. And that goes for another 100 and something miles, so close to 500 miles that you go from the end over here all the way into Virginia. All right. And basically, if you're driving in your car right now, this is exactly what you see. Something like this. Nature. Wonderful. Now, as I said before, one of the things that we're going to go see right now is the visitors gift shop. And I'll show you some of the stuff that in the gift shop that I wanted to get a year and a half ago that I did not get. And now I'm going to go ahead and get it right now. Let me go ahead and pause it. So we're here in the gift shop, and one of the things that I loved while coming to the various visitor center, which I said there's not a lot along the Blue Ridge Parkway. There's probably about, 2 or 3 main ones like this one, is their art cards. These are beautiful. So today I'm going to be picking up all these art cards, and they're only $1. And it'd be wonderful to go ahead and put this in a frame to show just the scenery of the Blue Ridge Parkway. This is the viaduct. This is one of the famous pictures that you'll see that tout the Blue Ridge Parkway. Right, so that's one of the things I'm going to buy. Here's the other thing, are these stickers, which just show the different places that you go along the parkway. And there it is, the Linco Viaduct. It's the only part of the road that actually sticks out from the mountain. Everything else is along the ridge. And being a teacher, well, one of the things I did not get a year and a half ago was my lanyard. So I'm definitely going to pick that up today. Another thing I'm going to pick up as well is this cup. And what does it say at the bottom? I drove the entire Blue Ridge Parkway. So that goes for $13. I'm going to pick that up today as well. And one of the other last things I'm going to purchase is this right here. I love this hat. This hat wasn't here last time. I really like it. Number one, I like blue. And it's a men's cap. And it goes for $12. So I'm going to pick that up today. All right, so they got a bunch of stuff. So if you've never been to Blue Ridge Parkway, go ahead and visit the different visitor centers. Like I said, there's only 2 or 3 main ones that actually have a gift shop along the Blue Ridge Parkway. Not every stop has a gift shop. They also tout about the national parks. This is cool. I haven't seen that one before. They've got a Monopoly game. And they got cool things for the kiddos. So get the kiddos off of the electronics and get them into the national parks. And yeah, get them in the nature. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and purchase some of that stuff, and then we're going to go to another place that's going to allow us to do some hiking. So if you like what you see here at Blob Dad, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, share this information so you too could come to the Blue Ridge Parkway. Whether it's summer or the winter, again, summertime's the best time to come. It's a little bit more crowded, of course, but driving that parkway is a little bit easier because it's not going to be snowing. So okay, on to the parkway and on to getting my souvenirs.